window in the envelope. So a prescription bag from HelloFresh. Here's a Just Egg box. This is what my grits come in. Actually came from one of my mother-in-law's pattern. We have a teal triangle. One thing that I was thinking about doing with this, welcome back to Patty Loves Paper. I'm Patty, and this is our part 2 of resources and supplies. Okay, moving on to our supplies. These are things that you can look for in your own home that you may come across that you can start saving to become part of your junk journal. So the first thing we have are junk journal envelopes. These, I'm not really sure what came in this, but I really like the fact that it's such a big window in the envelope, so I save them. This again is a nice window. It's nice and long, so I save that. Actually, I really save all of my junk mail envelopes. I'm not fooling anyone. This is just a piece of cardboard. This is a prescription bag from Walmart and a prescription bag from Walgreens. This is from HelloFresh. They think I'm always hungry, so they send me 2 of these a week. I probably have 7 or 8 of these because I felt like I had enough and started throwing them out, but maybe I'll start saving them again because I do kind of have an idea to use them. Here's a Just Egg box. I really like the size, and that's what these little books were made from. It was made from this, a Just Egg box, just like this, and now it's a junk journal. It's a cute little size. It's different, and I really like it. This, again, this probably would not be a full-size journal, but I would do something with it. Either make a specialty journal, make it kind of small, and make a specialty journal, or cut this up and use it as tags or some kind of decoration in my journal. Same with this. This could be a journal. I don't know what I would do with it, but it got saved. My husband and I went to an art festival few months ago, and they were passing out these fans, so we both got a fan because it was kind of a hot day. And when it was over, I said, save those, I'm gonna make something out of it. So I thought that might be a cute little journal. Put maybe a hinge on this side, and the journal opens up like this, and all your pages are circular. I'm not really sure, but I liked it, and I wanted to save it. This is just a small sampling of my packaging, and these are different textures and weights of paper that come in the packages. Again, these are the packages that come all balled up, and I smooth them out and reuse them. This is kind of a cool paper. I like this. It's perforated in very small sections, and I did use these very small sections in one of my journals, which I'll do a flip through one day. But I don't see this packaging anymore. I do have a lot of it saved, and I'm very glad I saved it, but I'm not really seeing this particular type of packaging any longer. It's all kind of moved to this packaging. And what's different between this and this is the weight. This is a thicker packaging. This is a thinner packaging. You can't really tell. Maybe you can. Anyway, this is a nice weight. I like it. I like the crinkle. It's got a nice crinkle. But this is a heavier weight, and this is what most of the packaging is going to. This is a little bit different weight too. And here's some more of that packaging that I don't really see anymore. So I save all the packaging, and honestly, I'm not sure if I like to make something out of it or if I like the noise it makes the most. But regardless, I save it all. And this is a paper towel holder. I just flattened it, and I think I'm going to use it for something. I don't know if I'm going to cut it open, maybe run it through my embosser and ink it up some kind of way. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to use these paper towel holders soon. All right, let's move on to my little box. This is my little box that I've been just putting some things away. This is an empty box that I get a delivery in. And first thing we see are some craft supplies packaging. These were floral embellishments, and these are great for tags or pockets or something. These are from 2019, it says, so I do save all of these. Again, more packaging. This came in something that I ordered. I liked the weight of it. It's a good weight. And I also like the power of one. So I don't know if I'll cut that out and use it, or if I'll cover this up with pretty paper and make a tag out of it. These are from 2014. You can see the date on there, 2014. I have been playing with paper for a very long time, maybe 20 or 30 years. I think my daughter is going to be 29 this year. She was probably an infant, so maybe 28 years. And so I've collected a lot of supplies over the years. I don't buy too much, or I try not to buy too much, because I do have a lot of things to use up. These are kind of cool. These are sacks that my cornbread mix comes in, and I just love it. And I'm thinking about maybe I could tear it or cut it and use pieces of it in my journal. I did use this in a journal, and this is what my grits come in. I used this and this in a memory journal from my sister-in-law's, and I thought it came out really nice. Anyway, I'm thinking now more about using this part. I only used this part before, but I'm thinking now something that we can do with that top part. I really like it. It's a nice material. This is some leftover brown packaging. It's that brown packaging that I save from my deliveries. And as I don't throw the little pieces away. I save the little pieces because I'll put these in my journal. And I just save it in a box labeled brown packaging. All right. These are cute and sweet. These are the little papers that come on the tea bag. This one I thought was nice. It says, over 300 years of experience, established 1706. That's a tea bag paper. This came off a yogi tea bag. May this day be the day to lead us to peace and happiness and to joy. I thought that would be sweet in a junk journal. This was a tea bag, and it said, what a desolate place would be a world without a flower. And this one says, be kind to others, but always be compassionate to yourself. Well, that's a good tip, tea bag. I'll keep that in mind. This is some more packaging, but this is very special because it's almost like a tissue paper, and I love the feel of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I think it would be really good to add to a junk journal. We have a puzzle piece. We could maybe paint the back or glue some paper to the back. Add that to our journal. We have a couple of cards. I have a joker, a 7 of hearts, and another, I guess that's an advertisement card. Here's some more packaging from some craft supplies. We have another puzzle piece. That's kind of different looking. Greens. Ooh, here's some pattern paper. This actually came from one of my mother-in-law's patterns. She was an avid sewer, and this came from one of her patterns, so I could see me cutting some of this out and using it. I really like the feel of that paper. All right, we got some paper clips, some circular paper clips. Do we have any more in there? There's another brass one. We have an orange one, a copper one, a maroon one. We have a teal triangle, an orange square, purple triangle, another copper and silver one, and an orange circle. Okay, those are nice. I don't know what we'll do with these. And then we have various laces, different types of laces, different lengths. One thing that I was thinking about doing with this is using some of my inks to dye it. We could dye it to match some color in one of our journals, so look forward to that. This is, I believe this is medical gauze. And what would we do with that? I'm not really sure, but it's going to stay in my supply box. This is some more lace. Ooh, pretty daisy trim. I like that. We could dye that with our inks too. And these are just some more. I believe I got these at Walmart. This is just some trim, some ivory and some white trim. Either one of these could be dyed. Oh, this is this is what I used in another journal. I thought that came with packaging, but it actually came from a spool. But I do keep different pieces of it cut off, so I could have just cut it off and pulled it. And this is a little bit of a deeper color. Very pretty. Now, do I keep everything in a box? I really don't, but as I was getting ready for this series, I started putting some things together so that we could use in our junk journal. And I really just wanted to do this video so that as you're living life, you may come across some of these items and think, oh, maybe I can use that in my junk journal. So get yourself a little box and put your supplies in your box and get ready to junk journal, because another episode in my series will be coming soon. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you're excited to start your own journal, and look for my stay and play along videos, and we'll make a journal together. Bye-bye.